Welcome back to another episode of Only Friends.
Welcome back.
Starring
Paris Petrarca.
Paris Petrarca laying on the couch if you're not watching.
Oh, she said you're talking about me?
And that's it. It's only starring her.
She's rolling. If you really want dog content, make sure that you're watching the YouTube version of this because she looks cute AF right now.
Yeah, and she's in like every episode pretty much, so.
Are you on your belly?
No,
Are you on your little
says,
belly?
I'm on my back.
Oh, that's what I mean.
She's showing her belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I mean.
Okay, well, we haven't seen each other in a while. I texted you today and I was like, we haven't texted since Wednesday.
I know.
How have your nails held up? I'm just seeing them.
Oh my God, they're doing great. I want to get them redone just so I can not have this on my fingers anymore.
Yeah.
And like, just they get yucky underneath, but it's like a different yucky because when they did the Gel X, the lady like put like glue on the finger. So it's like a thick nail.
Oh.
So it kind of freaks me out a little bit more than just a regular acrylic. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, time for new ones.
Do you think you'll get those again or do acrylic next?
No, I'll definitely do the Gel X.
Oh, okay.
I have been thoroughly enjoying
Okay, good.
this experience.
Yeah, I did it a couple times and I was like, wait, this is nice. And I like that it's quicker.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
don't
can't
know
sit.
the quickness yet, but
That's true.
I'll find out.
Yeah, yours was a little bit out of the ordinary.
It was quite the long haul.
So how was your weekend? Coachella weekend too.
Oh my God, it was just so good. I'm debating going back for Stagecoach. So.
Oh my God.
It was so fun. I'm like, it's really bittersweet that it's over because obviously it was so fun, like with the guys performing and just like being in a house with everyone. And it feels like summer camp ended.
Oh my God, I bet.
So
That's
I'm
how
like,
I feel
wait,
when like,
sad.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Just because it's like so fun for them and it's been something to kind of look forward to. So now that, I mean, they have stuff to look forward to, but nothing like this. So it's like,
This was like a huge.
yeah, I'm like, oh, sad. And Paris was so sad leaving everyone yesterday, which is unheard of.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, was she crying?
She she hid under our bed. The second she saw us like packing up, she literally hid under the bed, which was no easy feat to get her out of. And then
Like a cat.
TJ picked her up and she just was like coddling him, like, and just the classic puppy dog eyes, like so sad.
She didn't want to leave.
No, it was so sad. I was like, wait, this is sweet. And she did so much better this weekend with just like, she knew everyone. She loved everybody.
Yeah, she's like, this is my house.
I was really just so happy for her.
Aw.
You love everyone, huh? She's like, I know you're talking about me. I know.
I was so sad. I didn't realize weekend 2 wasn't streamed.
Yes.
So like obviously Friday I was like getting ready to watch Harry and then I was like, wait.
Okay, but I thought so too. And then I saw someone post that they were watching it.
I don't know how. I mean, maybe, but it wasn't like streamed from Coachella. And Nolan was like, maybe someone on Twitch is streaming. I was like, yeah, but like it's not streamed. So like how? Like I don't think there's service really to be like live streaming Coachella.
It was weird. Kara, when I saw it, I forget who I saw watching it, but it even had like the Coachella like logo on it.
Weird.
Too.
Well, I think they did stream like random things. It was like very curated. It wasn't like what it was last weekend.
Got it.
Wait, did you say it was Harry though?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say anyone. I don't know who it was.
Okay, because I looked at the schedule and it was like it was like 3 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m. I was like, what are these?
Why would you just not do the big people?
I know. I don't know. It's weird. And then it's like, I wanted to see who Harry was going to bring out. And then we knew who Billy was bringing out.
Oh, I knew who Harry was bringing out.
I figured it out. Well, I didn't figure it out, but I remember like hearing rumors.
Yeah.
And then obviously we knew Billy. So I was like, okay, definitely want to watch that, but like couldn't.
Yeah.
And I guess that's really it. Well, and I wanted to watch Emo Night, obviously, but couldn't watch anything.
Oh, what a time.
Felt so out of the loop this weekend.
Yeah, truly, what was going on?
I don't know.
So interesting seeing just how different it was this weekend as someone who was there both weekends.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
In terms of like social presence.
Yeah, like the influencers,
Like you would
mean?
never know Coachella was happening this weekend or last weekend. Because there were so many fucking influencers there the first weekend.
Yeah.
That it was like my whole feed.
Yeah.
It was like the Met Gala.
I know, literally.
Like every single person was posting about it. And then when I was there this weekend, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't see much.
No one's there.
No, it like didn't happen in my head.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't watch it.
I know.
Anyone. Well, except
it was
you guys,
really
obviously.
weird.
Yeah.
It's just interesting though. I think it just like goes to show that I feel like weekend 2 is more chill and people are actually going to like enjoy the music and the atmosphere as opposed to just like a pissing contest of like
influencers.
Who has the best content?
Who has the best Revolve outfit?
Yeah, no, literally.
What weekend would you choose if you were going as like just to go to Coachella? Which weekend?
Probably the second weekend, but I don't think I would ever just go to
I know. Coachella. It was hypothetical.
Don't get me wrong, like both of them were so fun, but I don't know. Weekend 2 is really nice.
Yeah.
Just chill.
That's what I always hear about.
It was really different too because the first weekend it was like very business for them. So like Friday we went in, they did press, we went home so they could like get a good night's sleep, rehearse. Like I literally didn't see a single performance the first weekend we were there other than theirs.
Yeah.
And then, so this time when we went in, like they were much less nervous. They did all the stuff they had to do, but they're like, okay, we know what to expect going into it. So then on Friday night, we stayed in the festival and like did the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
And that was really fun.
Yeah. And you watched Harry?
Yes.
How was that live?
Okay. Controversial, obviously, because Harry stans are insane.
Yeah.
I was like, he was not giving it. Like he literally sounded so monotone on every song. And I'm like, use your fucking voice. Like sing.
Weird.
And it was so weird because I was saying that to like one of TJ's employees is like a Harry super fan. I was like, why is he singing like this?
Wait, what do you mean? Like not like giving his full voice?
Yeah. Like, you know, he was
walk through fire for you. Just like that. I hate that version because I'm like, sing it loud.
No, that's literally what he was doing. Yeah.
Well, he does it every live performance except the last
but it was like
chorus.
that for every song.
Did you see clips of the first weekend? Like, do you think it was different?
I wouldn't know. I saw like clips.
Okay, I would hope because like I watched the whole thing and I was like, this is so good. But also it was his dancing, so maybe it like overshadowed my love for his performance.
Yeah, no, I would say he gave more in terms of like dancing and performing than he did with vocals for at least the first 10 songs.
Yeah.
Because that's how long I was there for. But like during that song you were just singing, he did towards the end, like use his vocals more. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like give it, King. Like we're not here to watch you not perform to your full capability.
I wish I could watch it and like compare.
I know.
Because
I do feel as though people are blinded though, who are like super fans because they're just like, oh, look at his face.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like, here he is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also my friend Sean who works for Coachella was telling me that like, so Harry is on the main stage, but not until 11:30. So there are a handful of acts before him throughout the day. But the second that the doors open, like Harry stands go to the front and literally just like pee there.
Okay.
They wear diapers. Like they literally pass out because they won't drink water because they don't want to have to leave to go to the bathroom. Like it's insane.
Oh my God. No, I saw a TikTok literally yesterday and it was like, I think it was for Billy. It was like making sure I'm at the barricade for Billy. And it was like, whatever time it opens and then running to the stage. And I literally wanted to duet it and I didn't want to take them off wrong. And I was like, are you guys okay? Like,
no, yeah. Are you okay?
Fully understand. Like you have the best seat in the house. Like amazing. It's so fun, I'm sure. But like the hours leading up, like I was going to say, how do you pee? How do you eat? How do you not pass out? Like if I'm standing for more than 35 minutes, like my back is hurt. Like
100%.
How are you standing for how long? Like when does it open? And they go
noon.
Okay, so they go in at noon and then they wait until 11:30
in 95-degree weather.
I mean, you couldn't pay me.
It is crazy.
But I'm also 31.
Yeah, but still.
I don't even think when I was younger I would have done it. I've been too lazy my whole life to do something like that.
Absolutely not. But also to me, it's like, when you think about it, it's like you're paying at least $1,000 to be there.
Yeah.
And you're only going to see one person.
That's true. Yeah, for one day, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. But I just can't imagine like people, I feel like it's very crossover audience. Like the same people who are seeing Billy are seeing Harry.
100%.
It's got to be the same sort of fandom situation. So like they must be going bright and early on Friday to see Harry and then bright and early on Friday to see Billy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we can, because I don't think there's a crossover with Swedish House Mafia.
I don't think so either. Maybe like a handful of people, but I don't really, I literally did not even think of them once this whole weekend. I was like, I want to watch Harry, I want to watch Billy, I want to watch Doja Cat, and then I was like, who else is playing? Like I literally could not even think of the weekend less.
It's so weird. Yeah, I didn't go either Sunday.
You didn't go? Oh yeah. Did you watch Billy this weekend?
No, because by the time that they were done performing,
much.
TJ was dead to the world.
Oh.
Because for them, it's like they get such an adrenaline rush, and like, the come down from that is so intense. And like we had full, like, we were ready to stay for the end of the night.
Yeah.
And then by like 7:30, TJ was like, I don't know if I can do this. Because we'd been in there since like noon.
Mm-hmm.
And
then he played an hour. So that's like a ton of energy. And it was probably hot, right?
So hot. And he was just like, I can't do it. And I'm like, that's fine. And then we just like went home and we're home by 8:30.
Nice.
And like, that was fine for me.
Yeah, of course.
I obviously was very upset that I was going to miss Hayley Williams, but I also was like, I'll see it on a video. And like, TikTok, it's literally, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's our age or what, but like, I'm just don't care about concerts really like that. Like it doesn't, I mean, if I was there, I would of course be like, this is so cool. But I'm not like, it's weird.
I also I'm not a person who experiences much FOMO. So I was like, okay, I'll be able to see it somehow. Like, it's not like I'll never be able to see this.
Yeah.
I'll be able to see it from the comfort of my own home. And like, when you're at Coachella, you just watch it from a fucking screen anyway.
That's
like,
why
it
it's
literally
like you're so far.
doesn't
Unless
matter.
you get there at noon and you're in the front. That's why it's cool for them because they can like actually see. But
totally. So it's like, what's the difference? There really isn't one other than just like the general vibe of it all, which is like, of course I would have loved to experience that. Like Hayley is my number one queen.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, okay, I know I'll see it.
Yeah. I mean, I've already seen it on TikTok, some clips of it.
Yeah, I've seen it a million places.
And it's pretty iconic.
Yeah.
They did the acoustic version of Misery Business.
I was expecting it to be like full set live band, and
same.
That's why I also was like, okay, I'm fine with this because that would have been fucking insane.
Crazy. It was fun to hear Billie sing it though, even though it was acoustic. And then Happier Than Ever. That was fun to see Hayley.
Yeah, she popped out.
I was like, this is such a Hayley song. Like, that's so cool.
I know.
I love that they did that.
I know. That's why, like, when they did that one, I was like, oh, I wish that Ms. Biz was full band because that would have been iconic.
So do you think she's going to sing that song? Because Hayley would, no.
I don't think she'll sing it again.
Okay. I was going to say, because if you guys don't know, Hayley was like, I'm never going to play the song live again. Like, it just wasn't like, go with my values. Blah, blah, blah.
Because
it's, like,
it's misogynistic, like now, but like get over it.
I know, it's like, come on, it's like a pop punk Queen song. Like it's literally everyone knows the song and like we get it.
I don't think anyone's listening to it and judging Hayley for like being a 16-year-old and
calling someone a whore. Yeah. Like, sorry, we all did.
Literally. And they just sang it and skipped that part, but of course the whole song has like very misogynistic undertones, like because she's basically
I want him now.
Yeah, she's just like being a teenager, but like whatever.
Yeah.
To me, I'm just like, sing it loud and proud.
I know. So I'm like,
we've all been there.
When you told me she was going to sing that song, I was like, wait, that's so crazy. I wonder if like she changed her mind or like she was just like, well, Billie wants me to sing it, so I'll sing it.
I think it was like a Make-A-Wish thing. Like, I think Billie just grew up loving her and was like, I love this song. Will you sing it with me? And she was like, for you, Billie, anything.
It was cool seeing like Phineas too, like playing for her. I was like, this is so cool.
I know, it was funny because like that TikTok Matt sent, it was like Paramore came out with Billie Eilish. And I'm like, okay, idiots, just not knowing the difference.
Yeah, I know. Posers.
Don't act like you're excited when you don't even know that the band isn't there.
I know. Well, technically, I think Hayley is Paramore. Like, she's the one signed, which was like a whole thing back in the day.
That's true.
Do you remember that? It was like exposing Hayley. And it was like, they're not a real band. It's like, okay, come on.
They are.
Yeah.
Get over it. But yeah, that was that. We were walking out right as Lizzo came out, so I like heard I knew she was coming out, but I also just was like, whatever, I'll see that somewhere too.
Yeah.
And we'd watched a decent chunk of his set, so we were going through the set list and I wanted to see What Makes You Beautiful and then like leave, but then it was like 12:45. We're like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And then of course she came on as we were walking like through the artist area, and the main stage is right in front of it, so you can hear everything perfectly. And we were like, oh, we'll walk out as he's playing that song so we can like hear it as we leave. But then he brought her out before he played that song. Oh. So then I was like, I don't want to, and like, I don't, what song did they sing? I was just like, I want to hear her song. Like, I don't give a shit about
I Will
this.
Survive, I think. And then they also did What Makes You Beautiful, right? Like she sang it with him. Yeah.
But I wish she was going to sing her song. I do my
I know, because Harry sang it with her,
like,
right?
I don't want to listen to you sing whatever you sang.
I know. And we've also like seen them sing together. So, I mean, obviously it was still like cool, but I was thinking he would bring out like Stevie Nicks or like.
At least done that a bunch too.
Oh, he has? I guess I didn't know.
I think at least 2 times. He did it at the Troubadour.
Or like One Direction would just come on the stage. But like, I don't think that would happen.
It was funny. Like the employees were like, oh my God, he's singing What Makes You Beautiful. One Direction must be coming out. I'm like, okay, fake fans.
Yeah, what?
He literally plays this at every concert.
Every show. Like, and I think they all, whoever tours, like play some One Direction songs.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Harry just does it sped up and real fun.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute.
What a time. Oh, Coachella. Stagecoach, see you on Friday.
Oh my God. Is it Stagecoach 2 weekends? Too?
No,
just one.
Yeah. They were all saying, like, people who, like, TJ used to work Coachella because he did, like, social media for a company, like, for Coachella. And he said that Stagecoach is, like, scary. So at Coachella, like, they only have, like, designated drinking areas, which obviously regulates people, like, being insane. But at Stagecoach, it's free range.
Well, their country. They got to have their beer.
I know. But also I'm like, oh my God, like, I want to go to just like cultivate the vibe.
Like see what it's like. Who's playing Stagecoach?
I forget who's headlining the first day, but then Carrie Underwood's doing Saturday. Luke Combs is Sunday, and then I know Maren Morris is on the lineup.
Oh.
I think maybe Thomas Rhett is headlining Friday.
I don't know if I know who that is.
Maren Morris, Brothers Osborne. I literally don't even know.
Is it the same vibe? Like different people are playing at the same time? It's at Coachella, right? Like the same.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
so it's big.
Way less people performing.
Right.
I would have to assume that it starts later in the day, or they just give all these people like full ass sets. Because there's like, it's like I would say like probably half the people every day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never been. I've never thought about going. Yeah. Mainly just because by weekend 3, like Stagecoach, the grounds are dirt.
That's what I always hear. It's like way dusty. Like I'm dying of dust in my lungs.
Oh my God, yeah, it's really crazy. Like even at Coachella weekend 1, we were all like hawking up lungs the fucking after the first day.
Yeah.
But I'm sad.
But it's over.
The end of an era.
I know.
Next year, hopefully they're headlining.
Yeah, oh my God, imagine. We have to stay till 1.
I know. It was crazy. I would say the crowds were like definitely a little smaller this weekend. Like by the time Billy was on, like there was not many people there. And even she was like, guys, like I still have 2 songs left.
Oh.
Like, please stay.
So sad.
Yeah. I don't think she said please stay, but it was kind of like
I have 2 songs. Like, let's like just stick around for the 2.
Yeah. And then of course it like Caro and other people at the Emo Night Company, they stayed on Saturday and it took them an hour and a half to get home and we live 10 minutes down the road.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
I was going to say, I feel like if you leave when it's over, you're fucked. How do people just...
And we have artist parking.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, crazy. How do general or even VIP like stay to the end and then they just wait hours?
That or they walk like an hour to their house.
That's what Matt said. He was like, it's a 45-minute walk. I was like, oh my God.
Quicker than waiting, but like, I don't know how your legs are still working at that time.
That's the thing. It's like 45-minute walk is like fine, but like when it's that hot and then you're going into a festival where you're going to walk way more. Like,
yeah.
My feet.
Like hot during the day. Yeah. But walking home, it's
during
freezing.
During the day.
Yeah. It's like nice, cool winter's wind in the desert.
Cool winter's wind.
It's very cold.
So poetic.
Once the sun goes down. Yeah,
Dang.
I fully changed both days at nighttime.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Which was great.
Warm.
I could never go back to like, I would never go to Coachella as like VIP. And I know that probably sounds like
bougie or something.
But it's like, after you've experienced how I did it, like, there's no fucking way.
No, that's 100% fair.
Also, like, I don't think I would ever just go back to Coachella to go back to Coachella.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever go?
I mean, if like Emo Night played again, I feel like I would.
Yeah.
Because I did feel FOMO for sure. Like the first weekend watching them, I was like, I wish I could be there to like watch.
Yeah.
That was nice. And then it wasn't streaming. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll never see it again.
Guess I'll stare at the wall and listen to Fall Out Boy.
No, I just play the playlist. I'm like, can you send me the playlist at 5:05 so I can listen to it at the same time?
Oh my God.
I just rewatch it, the weekend 1 on weekend 2 to pretend.
Ugh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
What a time.
Fun. Very jealous.
Trying to think if I saw anyone, but I didn't. I don't think I did. My one celeb sighting was Shaun White and Nina Dobrev.
Oh my God, your
twin.
Were
holding hands. I was walking out of Artist and they were walking into Artist.
Nina Dobrev. I know who that is. What's she from again? Nina Dobrev. Let me look at a photo of her. Oh wait, is she from Degrassi? Was she in Degrassi?
I have no idea. I didn't watch it. I think she's just an actress.
Yes. A Canadian actress. She probably was on Degrassi.
Yeah. if she's Canadian.
Yeah, she was. Oh my God. Whoa. Wait, I didn't know they were dating. Oh my God, you're twin. Shaun White.
Just because we have red hair.
Well, you said that in the past. That's only
I know.
Curly red.
Yeah, that was cool. He's like a little small. Like he's smaller than I thought he would be.
Oh, little cutie.
A real flying tomato. He was wearing white pants and just looked really Coachella-y. Like they were like just having a nice time. It was definitely like a lot more old people there this time. Like in the artist area, I would say is where I saw like most people. I bet they're all like business people who just are rich and like can buy artist passes.
Yeah. Just like wealthy billionaires.
But yeah, the crowd was definitely a little different, I would say.
Interesting.
But
I was here that weekend too.
I saw.
Well, were there like many, did you see any influencers at all that you like recognized? Like in my head, no other influencers go weekend too.
But also like I didn't spend a lot of time out
That's
in
true.
the like general area.
Yeah.
Except for when it was nighttime.
Yeah.
But there were so many like people who watch our videos and like our podcasts and stuff that came up to me the day I was just like walking around like at nighttime. And that was really cute and nice. So shout out to all of you guys. And so many people were like at the emo night set, like on the barricade, like being like, Erin.
Oh my God, cute.
So I was like chatting with so many people and they were all so sweet. I was like, oh my God, thank you for coming. This is so nice.
I know, that's cool. They were like able to experience
Love
it.
the crossover.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Also, oh my God, as they were starting, so my friend Danny, who you know, I'm just saying it to them, she was standing like basically right at the stage and we have like our own viewing area and there's like a fence up.
Yeah.
And so she was standing right on the fence and then there was like a girl next to her, just some random person. So I was chatting with Danny. This was like right before they're about to go on, minutes before emo night's about to start. And then I make eye contact with a guy who just like mouths at me, but we're like as far apart as you and I are. And he's just like, help.
What?
And I was like,
he's saying help?
Yeah, but he said it like just like that, like no like urgency.
Okay.
And I was like, are you okay? And he was like, help. And just, like he had to have been on drugs.
Oh, okay.
And so then this girl who he's like holding, who I'm realizing he's holding and she's not just leaning up against the barricade. I just look a little over and I see her and her eyes are like rolling in the back of her head. So I grabbed a security. Then as I'm grabbing this security, TJ and Morgan start walking
You're like, can you guys wait 2 seconds?
No. And then as the security's walking over, this girl just starts falling down, completely passes out. Literally, Sugar We're Going Down starts playing.
Wait,
they're carrying her over the fence.
Oh my God.
Like, she's
hasn't even started yet.
No, and it's happening as they're starting. So like I can't even be excited because I'm like, do you need water? Like, what can I do? And I was so freaked out.
They get on stage and they just see a girl gurneyed out. Like,
no, literally, yeah. The security guard's so fucking big. Like,
yeah, just able to whoop.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Like Prince Charming carrying this passed out girl out.
So
and I was
hot.
like, oh my God. Which just was,
oh my God, scary. You were saying help? Like, that's really scary.
Yeah. And then that was that. And then they carried her off and
Sugar Going Down continued.
Yep.
Sugar, she went down.
I was like, that's terrifying. Like,
Hopefully
this must be
okay.
happening to all the Harry stands.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so dehydrated.
Yeah.
Or on drugs.
I can't even imagine how hot. Like, it was like hot here, but not like,
I'm
sure it was.
The thing about where they play is it's like fully covered. So in like the breeze feels nice. So it's not super, super hot where they perform, which is amazing.
That's good. Yeah.
Because none of the other stages, like the main stages, have coverage.
That's
and the
so
Sahara tent
crazy.
it's not like a tent. Google it if you want, but like it's called the Sahara tent. It looks just like a dome.
Yeah.
And like either side is open. Whereas like most of the other tents are like actual tents.
Okay.
And then they have some ones, we went into one that was a tent, but it was like indoors. And I was like,
indoors.
Everyone's getting COVID in here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything was inside a Coachella.
Yeah, no, we went in and I was like, it's 1 p.m. and there's a laser show happening. I need to get out of here. Literally. It's like, this is too much.
Swedish
Everyone
House
on here is
Mafia.
on drugs and probably having
inside,
sex.
like inside. I
Yeah.
can't. I'd be like, am I in Vegas?
And it was so hot. Like it didn't even feel like there was air conditioning.
Oh
or
my
anything.
God.
Yeah, it was very
torture.
warm.
Damn.
But that was that.
Yeah.
Coachella is over. 2022. Here we come, stage go.
See you 2023, maybe. Hopefully.
See you next weekend.
People who play Coachella one year usually get asked to come back. Like, how does that work? I guess I don't really know.
I feel like they don't do like 2 years in a row. I feel like there's like some sort of like
rule or something.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
To be
I'm
completely
like,
honest.
Yeah, because I've honestly never really paid attention to the lineup except like the big people.
Yeah,
ever.
I will say the lineup was pretty weak.
Yeah,
not a great lineup this year.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like some people. Nolan was watching a bunch of people last weekend, but like Gibeon and stuff. But I just don't really listen. Yeah, it's like very like he's really good. It's just not music I really listen to. It's like very soulful.
And you have to like commit. Like you have to be like, I'm willing to stand outside in the beating hot sun for an hour to listen to this artist.
But he looked pretty incredible. Like his shirt was like blowing in the wind. It was like during the sunset. He was holding a glass of wine, just like singing so beautifully.
Maddie Healy did that in 2016.
I actually said that. That's so funny. I was like, really? Maddie Healy did that too at Coachella.
Yep.
It was at Coachella, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2016, I was there.
Must be nice.
If the 1975 was on the lineup, but Maddie Healy was there though.
I heard that. Did I hear that from you? Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh no! Somebody posted like I just saw Maddie Healy in person.
Ezrin, I think.
Yes. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What was he there for?
Just a viewing experience.
Chilling. Oh my god, crazy.
Yeah.
He didn't come out with Phoebe or anything.
I know.
He was there.
He should have.
I like didn't realize. I forgot she was playing. I feel like I haven't seen much about her playing Coachella.
Yeah.
Like last weekend or this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just like very like chill.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not much like noteworthy. It's just like, oh, it's Phoebe.
Yeah.
Being chill.
Yeah. Very low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did you do?
Well, I chopped my hair, but that was in this weekend.
Oh yeah. I guess we should address the elephant in the room.
My hair is very short and like black, which I love. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird waking up. Like when it's not styled and stuff. I'm like, I look like Lord Farquaad, but it's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I walked in, she was like, your hair does look like blue. She dyed it. She put a toner in that's like blue black.
Yep.
And you were like, in that light, it
doesn't look blue right now.
Yeah, but in like sunlight, I think it does. And I was gonna tell you, I saved it for here, but it was so weird. I washed it for the first time yesterday, so like 4 days after I got it done, which is like pretty normal for me. And I was shampooing it, and I was like, I did not understand what happened for 2 seconds because it looked as if I used purple shampoo. Like
on
the walls,
your hair?
Yeah, the walls of my shower. Whenever I used purple shampoo when my hair was blonde, the purple would like splatter on the wall a little bit, like in the shower, which was normal. And then I was washing it and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, it's probably just the blue like coming out. Like it's just like fading. So it was just like such a weird experience. So I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, it's the toner.
Yeah.
But it was just like really strange.
So it was purple?
It looked like a light or like a dark bluish purple, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. But usually, yeah, I don't know. Because it was like when I would use purple shampoo, it looked more blue to me when I would wash it out. Like when it would splatter on the walls.
Got it.
Because I think it was like more sudsy and a little bit diluted.
Well, with all toners, it's going to give color.
Yeah,
for
it's
like
giving color.
First like month of wash.
Yeah. And then it got on my pillowcase a little bit.
Yeah.
I looked the other day, I was like, what is that like purple on my pillowcase? Like, oh yeah. That's my stupid hair thing.
Well, she's very chic.
Thank you.
We finally did it.
Yes, we did.
We did it.
We did it as a group.
Yeah. Were you doing some physical activity? I see you have a massive bruise on your arm.
I don't know. If you're not listening or not watching, it is like so disgusting. It's gotten bigger over the course of like a day.
Yeah, it looks like you were in an MMA fight.
It looks like somebody punched me in the arm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where it's from, but this has happened my whole life. It's usually on my legs where I'm like, where the fuck did this bruise come from? And it'll get so big.
It looks painful. Does it hurt to touch?
Yes, it does. It's really gross.
Did you like run into a cabinet?
I have been trying to think for 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I cannot put my
It's just from sleeping.
hand on it. No, I'm just, a demon came in my sleep and punched me in the arm. Yeah, I have no idea. It looks so disgusting.
You look tough.
I am tough. Yeah, Nolan was like, what is that? Like yesterday. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. And then today it's like way worse.
Yeah.
So scary. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
But Nolan played a show on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
He opened for a girl named Elio, who's like so good. Like I'm not like if I go to a show and I don't know the music, it's hard for me to be like, I don't know. I feel like I need to know it before I go.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know hers. She was so fun to watch. She's like 23, like very young, just like cute. I think it was her first. She got big during 2020, so it was like her first real concerts.
They all did.
Yeah, and it was actually so funny. So after Nolan played, I wasn't like with him at this time, but his friend was there that he wrote with before, and he was like, somebody like, I have someone who really wants to meet you. And he was like, okay. And so he brought him to this guy, and like, I'm not gonna say who it is on here because privacy, I don't know, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
And he's like a big fucking artist who like, if I said it, like everyone would know. Sorry not to be like annoying.
Well, now I'm annoyed.
Do you want me to show you? I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I need to know.
And it's
I guess I did it to you last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this was me last week.
This could be my punishment.
Should I wait to show you?
No, it's fine. Oh, cool.
And it's just crazy because he like went through a phase where he was only listening to this artist like a couple years ago.
Wait. Now I need to track back.
Okay.
So this person went to Nolan.
So this person came with one of Nolan's friends.
Okay.
So I think they just came together to like watch Nolan and also the person that he was opening for because they also work with her, I think.
Okay.
And he was like, I have someone who really wants to meet you. And Nolan's like, okay. And he walked over and he was like, oh my fucking God. And the guy he was meeting was like, dude.
This is like torture for people listening.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't have even brought it up.
I know, but it's like a cool story.
Yeah.
And
but no one knows who it is.
Oh, well, I don't know. I wanted to talk about the experience.
Yeah.
And I would say, I just don't know if Nolan would be comfortable. That's the only reason I'm not saying. So I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, whatever. And
it was Brad Pitt.
It was Harry Styles. Like, bitch, he was at Coachella. It's not Harry if you want. Yeah, he did not really listen to him anyway. But he was like, your voice is incredible. He's like, can we please write together? And he like got his number. He like texted him right away, the guy to Nolan. And so it was just funny because
there's a clue. It's a boy.
Yeah, it is a boy. And it just sounds like a joke. It's like what you think is going to happen when you like move to LA and play a show. It's like, oh, a famous artist is going to be there and see me and then like want to work together. And it's like, he was literally on cloud nine for like a day and a half.
Oh, cute.
He was like, I cannot believe that happened.
Yeah.
Like that is insanity. And yeah, I just thought that was like such a funny, cute story.
Very nice.
And it was just like a very exciting time.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I don't know if they've like talked since, but
yeah,
I'm sure it'll happen someday.
Well, you guys will have to stay tuned for that.
Yeah. You'll have to see who it was. I'm really sorry. I like just don't want to say the name because of that. Yeah, but it's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What else did you do?
I watched, are we going to do a TV segment? Because that's like most of my weekend, I feel.
No, you can just talk about it now.
I finished Selling Sunset. Well, I started and finished Selling Sunset. And Kardashians, obviously, but that was like Thursday or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like read. Just did
Any
like
new books?
Yeah, I read a book. It's actually kind of a dumb book. I just like already had it. It was called The Arrangement. It's like a fun like nonfiction or fiction book.
Oh, okay. That's not a dumb book. Those are good books.
Have you read that one?
No, but fiction books are the best.
No. I don't think fiction is dumb. It was just like a cheesy book, I guess.
Even better.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was actually really interesting if you want to borrow it, if you ever feel like reading. It's about this couple who's been married for like maybe 10 years, have kids, and they decide that they will each have a night to like see other people and like not tell each other about the experience. Yeah. And like that's what you think the book is going to be about, and it's not. Like it has 3 twists and turns, maybe 4. It's just like really fucking crazy.
Love.
So, yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, those are my kind of books.
Yeah, I read it in a day. It was only like 150 pages, so it's pretty easy. And then what am I reading now? Oh, remember we did Book of the Month? Mm-hmm. So I have 2 books from that. We did a brand deal with them, and I just randomly grabbed another one, and it's like pretty interesting. It's kind of like Big Little Lies. Is that what it's called? Big Little Lies? Yeah, it's giving that vibe. It's like a group of moms. Oh, shit. And they all have like their drama. I'm not like very far into it, but.
It's so funny. We got that book in 2020.
Yeah, I know. But I just like, I didn't start reading really until like now.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just been sitting on the shelves. Time to dust them off.
Same with that other one. I probably got it before.
The Arrangement?
Yeah, I think I bought it like before we were going to Joshua Tree or something. I was like, maybe I'll read. And then I just like never did.
Yeah.
So
that's always the thing. I just like stopped packing books. So I'm like, oh, I'll bring it. And then I'm like, I didn't pick this up, and it's just a waste of space.
I know. It's also for me, it's like if I'm out of town or something, it's hard for me to start a book. Like if I'm already in it, then I'll definitely read it.
Okay.
But it's hard. It's like shows too. It's hard for me to start a show. It's like I just want to know what's going on, and then I'll be very dedicated.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I have this rule. I'm like, okay, just read 20 pages. And if I'm not into it, like I won't read it. That's like my rule now.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Love that.
Yeah.
Has there been a book that you had to put down after 20 pages?
There's one I started reading. It's called The Butchering Art.
Oh, yes. You brought that up.
Nonfiction.
That's the one that Kara was like, what the fuck is Carly reading?
I know. It's one of those other books people are like, this is the craziest book I've ever read. And it's like, it sounds very interesting. It's like this guy in the 1800s who is a doctor. And he basically created antiseptics and like made the hospitals germ free. Or like he created the germ theory or whatever. And obviously I didn't get super far into the book, but like I did not realize that in the 1800s, like you would usually get sick or sicker by going to the hospital because it was so disgusting. Like doctors
just pour rum on that shit.
Yeah,
Whiskey.
no, literally, like doctors would perform surgeries with no gloves or anything, and then they wouldn't wash their hands and go and deliver babies.
Well, it's just like they didn't know.
They didn't know, and it was like a manly thing to have like gross hand, like worn hands and dirty hands. So they didn't understand that it was bad. So people would like hold off going to the hospital because they knew they would get sicker there or like die there.
Yeah, get staph infections.
Yeah, literally.
What? So you were just like, it's not for me.
Yeah, I read some of it and I was like, I need something light and just like something I can read quickly.
Some crazy moms doing crazy shit.
Yeah, so it's good.
Okay, well, Apple top news stories.
Twitter
and
breaking
Elon
news.
Musk have reached a deal. The world's richest man is set to buy the social media company for $44 billion.
Casual. Yeah, I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, that was
His
like
own Twitter.
I was like doing celebrity news stuff and I was like, I don't care. The only thing that kind of sucks about that is I feel like Twitter does a really good job of like censoring fucked up stuff, like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And now I feel like that's gonna go out the door.
Oh, you think?
For sure.
Because he owns it.
Yeah. And that's like a huge thing. Okay, I want to talk about Selling Sunset, but before I do that, I want to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Dipsy.
Yes.
Sometimes doing less can lead to so much more. Dipsy Stories believes in less analyzing and more feeling your feelings, less stressing and more easing into things, less scrolling and more savoring the moment, less pressure and more pleasure. Dipsy Stories is an app full of sexy audio stories, and now they even have brand new written stories. No matter who you're into or what turns you on, Dipsy helps bring the stories to life anytime, anywhere. Close your eyes and let yourself get lost in a world where only good things happen and pleasure is your only priority. Explore your fantasies in a safe, shame-free way. There are hundreds of stories to choose from, and they release new content every week, so there's always more to explore. They also have wellness sessions to help you wind down and explore, and sleep sessions to help you drift off. For listeners of the show, Dipsy's offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/onlyfriends. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/onlyfriends. dipsystories.com/onlyfriends. Thank you, Dipsy. Okay. What did we think of Selling Sunset?
You finished it, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was similar.
I was at Coachella all weekend and somehow managed.
I know, like, that's amazing.
Well, to be fair, we got home at like 4:00 yesterday and then I just watched the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. It's so easy to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it's very quick.
I finished it and was like, huh? How did this happen?
I know.
I've been watching it for like 4 hours.
I know. It's like really weird.
Yeah.
I thought I got the same vibe as the last one. Like I thought nothing was really happening until like the last couple episodes. Like it got crazy the last couple episodes.
Oh.
Not crazy even.
Interesting.
And then I was like, I don't know. I feel like after 4 episodes, then I was like, okay, now it's getting better. I'm just like so sick of Christine. Like I know she's like playing a role, I'm sure, but I'm just like, no one would put up with this in real life. Like this is fucking insane that like she's even on the show, which I know it's like she is because she is who she is, and like that's why. But I'm like realistically thinking, I'm like, this is so stupid.
But it's also like she came out publicly being like, oh, that's not real.
I know.
So it's like, okay, so now we know we're watching a fake show.
Yeah, and it's like,
so what's the point?
I don't know.
I do believe that she's probably like, it seems as though they're all just very good actors.
I mean,
if that's the case, or she's actually a terrible person. But like there was so many instances where I was like, okay, you're doing it too much. Like they'd cut to her like rolling her eyes at stuff that was like, they were just like, hi, how are you? And it'd be like her rolling her eyes. And I'm like, okay, like this is a little over the top.
No.
And then like when she was like doing the voice memo of like the Italian dinner food she wanted that night, like in the middle of their meeting. And I was like, okay, this is like so ridiculous.
I know.
Like it's not even entertaining at that point. It's just like this looks dumb.
Looks so dumb.
Because we know that it's not real.
And also I don't know, I feel like the editing plays a part because like the first time she walked into the office, everyone was quiet and like on their computers. I'm like, this seems like editing. Like I feel like they just took a random clip of them like doing nothing and like took out the sound.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it. Like I'm sure they were like, hello, at least, you know. Totally. I don't know.
Wait, okay, sidebar, did you see the whole like the Masked Singer stuff with Ken Jeong and when Rudy Giuliani was unmasked?
Oh,
Like,
I didn't see it, but I heard he was like pissed that he was on it.
yeah.
Right?
So this came out like earlier this year. Like
Yeah.
someone leaked it at Fox, but then the episode finally aired. And because they were filming during the pandemic, they didn't have an actual audience. So they just used the audience from the last season. So all of these people who were at last season's got edited
And you
into
see
like
them?
cheering for Rudy Giuliani.
Oh my God, that's like a hate crime.
I know. And like there's probably so many people who like don't know that. And they're like, why is my mom like dancing to
and you
Rudy
can
Giuliani?
see the audience, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yes.
Wait, that's kind of fucked up. But like,
I know. I'd be so fucking
That
mad
is-
if like I was one of those extras.
I know, like, woo! It's
Yeah.
like, wait, no.
Yeah.
That's a very controversial person to bring on the fucking Masked Singer.
I know,
I
what
saw a funny
idiots.
tweet and it was like, the show is the only way to get a Republican to wear a mask.
Yeah, I know. Truly.
And then I think when it started, I was like, oh my God, this is the season with Chriselle and Jason. Like we can finally see
God,
it.
I know.
And they just like talked about it right away. And then it was
Yeah.
kind of like whatever. And I was like, oh, that was kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But I mean, it got better at the end, obviously, when it was like coming down to
Very
it.
awkward.
Yeah.
Just the two of them together. Just an unbelievable couple that I am not rooting for.
Oh, you weren't rooting for?
No, I was just, it's just too weird for me. Like, I feel like it was like, he liked her, but it was a convenience he liked her, but for her, it was more of a convenience so she could have a kid.
Yeah,
And she was
I
like,
thought
I
the
don't
whole
care
kid
about
thing was
marriage
weird.
and like this
Yeah.
and that. And I was like, okay, which like honestly works for some people, but I don't know. I just think that you should be like genuinely happy and like get what you want out of life in all relationships. And it
Yeah.
seemed like she was kind of just like, okay, well, if I'm sort of convincing him to have a baby, then like, let's do it.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. Because I was like, I wonder how long they've been together. Like they're just
Yeah.
talking about having a baby.
I know.
Like, I don't know. Like everyone's different, but in my head,
Totally.
I'm like, don't you want to wait like a couple years at least to like see how it goes and then
Yeah.
want to have like a kid with somebody?
To be fair, they are both
know.
like older.
Yeah.
So like I get the conversation more and they've known each other for years. So it's not like a totally new person, but
Yeah.
still in the same sense, it's like,
I know. That whole conversation was just like so interesting. I'm like, well, if she knows she wants to have a baby with him, like go
Yeah.
for it. But like, I don't know. It was just sad that I liked, I'll get the spoiler. Well, I'll put spoilers in the
Okay.
thing so we finish it. But I liked that they showed the result of that. I thought we were going to
Yeah,
end. I thought it was
I
going to
know.
end and we would have to see the reunion, which doesn't come out till next Friday, by the way.
I know. It was also just so weird. I feel like they showed more of them having individual conversations with people about the situation as opposed to with one another.
I feel like it wasn't filmed
I know.
because when they broke up, it wasn't filmed. And I was like,
know.
wait, I wanted to watch them talk about this.
I know.
So
They had that one conversation on camera that wasn't really anything. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he was really uncomfortable, but then like when he was around his friends talking about it, he was very open. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I want to see you say this to her.
I know, me too. It seemed like a private thing they didn't want on TV, which like,
but then
makes
they made
sense,
it private individually.
but- yeah, I guess.
Also, like, I need more of the twins' mother on the show. I loved her.
I know. She looks exactly like them, by the way.
And she asked all of the questions that I wanted to know.
that you would ask.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, she's incredible because she's just like a classic mom that's like, so when are you getting married? When are you having babies? Like, what's this? What's
Yeah,
that? And I just
yeah.
feel like she would be like that with everyone, where she wouldn't beat around the bush. She just gets straight to the point.
Yeah, she was so cute too. And she was like deadlifts more than he does. Like,
yeah,
and
no, I
she's probably in
know.
her like 60s. Maybe later. I,
I
don't
would say,
know.
like,
70s.
70,
Damn,
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. I loved her. I was like, I need more of this woman.
Yeah. What'd you think of Chelsea?
I posted on my Instagram story yesterday. I don't believe that she has a British accent. And then
I had that thought too. I feel like she was saying something and I was like, wait, this sounds American. But then I was like, maybe because her husband's American.
No, I wound up Googling it because it started making me so mad. I was like, I have a better British accent than this woman.
Hilarious.
Because it's very like
Like it
to
sounds
me,
fake.
she sounded more Australian at times than
okay.
she did British. And I was like, this isn't real. Like, I don't believe, like, they really casted a bad fake British accent person.
Did you find anything when you Googled
Yeah,
it?
it said, because I guess so many people were saying it. She wound up tweeting about it, being like, apparently, like, everyone thinks I'm faking my accent. But it was actually really funny. In the article, she was like, I grew up in like 4 different countries. I grew up in Britain, Switzerland or something, and then New Jersey and LA. And I'm like, okay, well, New Jersey and LA are one country.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Different
have-
accents, though,
you
I guess.
literally don't have any lick of a Jersey accent.
No, not at all.
But she definitely has like Valley Girl vibes.
Yeah.
But so much of what she would say sounded very American to me. And she didn't like grow up here. She's only lived here for 6 years. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, like, I guess when I'm around my British friends, like sometimes it'll pop out. I'll just do it on accident. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like it's very like rooted in you if you just, grow up. She also was like, my very short time in 29 years. And I'm like, that's a long time to be British.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Like, what are you saying?
Maybe because she's lived here for 6 years, it's like diluted it a little. And she's like a little bit more Americanized with her
like
accent.
Sadie's lived here for like 15 years.
That's true. And hers is like
very
thick.
British.
That's true. I don't know.
I just don't buy it. I think that they just did a bad job casting, and they were like, "You need to pretend to be British."
Weird.
But she really
had the same thought. It was like something she said specifically. I was like, "That sounded like somebody putting on an accent." But
it was very weird. It's very like giving Dorit, like
same thing.
It was very weird.
Funny. What do you think of her personality?
I thought that they needed support for the villain. So I think
they brought her.
That was like, okay, this makes sense to me in terms of the whole show. Obviously I was just like annoyed because it was really hard because the show makes me not like Christine because she's so intolerable and like so mean to everybody, and then does that thing where she's like, I'm the victim though, like you guys are up against me. So it really just annoyed me that they brought on another person to kind of be like her friend that is also like, but you're bullying her.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, no, bitch, you just got here. Like,
you haven't
seen like everything that's been going on. So it was like a little frustrating, but it's also just like the plot was the same as the last season in terms of like everyone v. Christine. So
literally.
It's like, okay, what are we doing?
And that's the whole thing. I was like, this is so annoying, but like,
I think that's
what would the storyline be? Yeah. What would it be without her? Which
they just get someone new.
That's true.
Because it's like,
it's just
what they had to, like, after the first 2 seasons, be like, okay, what do we do now?
And it's so like, I get it because it's a show, but it's kind of crazy how every scene they have glam hair and
I can't
like full out designer outfits. I'm like, I wonder if they're always like that or only when they're filming. Like, do you think they're always wearing stuff like that?
I feel like Christine probably does a lot, which her outfits are horrendous.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
They're just like too out there.
And like, I'm all for a fun outfit, but girly, like, no, you look insane.
Yeah.
You look, that red coat that she showed up with, like the red, I think it was like a Versace, like, set with like the giant red Cruella coat, like to be like, oh, let's do a caviar and champagne party here. I'm like, you need to change immediately.
Oh yeah.
And they were wearing like the most insane shoes. It's just like, show me more of the house.
No, I know. But like, were they doing that the first season? Were they in hair, like glam and hair the first season?
I don't think if you look at Christine from the first season, it's like
she's way different.
Yeah.
But like all of them do that too, like Chriselle, like everybody.
Yeah, but I feel like they're not as
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Christine is like somebody who
Mary's not getting glam.
No.
She had her hair in the same hairstyle every fucking episode. And I was like, take the ponytail out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think of Emma?
No thoughts, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's like not important to me in the show.
I know. I kind of like her just because she seems very like has her own stuff going on.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to really try her empanadas.
Oh yes, I know.
I tried looking for them, but they're like only sold on weird sites. And then I was like, I don't know if I should buy this.
I remember last season there was like a whole Reddit thread about it, and they were like, no way is she like this successful with it flying private. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this show, but like, I don't think anyone is who they say they are.
No,
like Chriselle's literally an actress. Yeah, no. Like Chriselle was on a
soap opera.
Yeah, soap opera. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, are they all just acting? Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna watch 100%. Either way, but like, what the fuck is going on?
I think it was like, it's so mindless to watch that I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even care if you're acting. But also
that's
like
how I feel.
Christine made it very known that like they are acting. So that's what kind of ruins it.
Yeah.
It's like when I found out that Vanderpump Rules wasn't real because I was on set there. And they were setting things up.
Yeah. It kind of ruins the magic.
Yeah.
But like we just have to know every reality show is like that. Like how annoying.
You know.
So just be real. But also it wouldn't be the same if it was real, I'm sure.
I know. But the end of that, Also, like
the end.
Jason is a very good actor, if it's true.
I feel like they are real brokers. I mean, they have to be.
No, I know. But when he was like, when they told him the stuff about, so Christine allegedly paid off another agent's client, or tried to pay off another agent's client $5,000 to work with her instead of the other girl, but they're all under the same brokerage. So then finally that made Jason realized it was crossing the line, even though Christine went around town telling everyone that Chriselle, his girlfriend, was fucking her way to get houses.
Yeah.
Like, just insane. And so, like, him in that scene, like, it genuinely seemed like he was so stressed and disappointed.
Oh, the scene with when they were in OC with Amanza.
No,
is that what you're talking about?
It was when him and Mary were just in the office and Mary told him initially.
Oh, yes.
And he's like doing that thing with his head that men do that have like shaved heads.
Yeah.
When they're stressed
it's
out.
like just feel the beginning
like
of the hair
that
growing.
part seemed very real to me. But
I
then
agree.
It became like less real when he was like calling her and then like having the conversation again. You could tell that they were like, okay,
that was like redone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, I saw a specific scene and he was on the phone, I think with a client outside, but you could see on the phone, it was like his camera was open. So I'm like, is that possible? If like your phone is open and you're talking, can your face hit the camera and it'll still show? Or do you think he was really on the phone?
Yeah, because when you like open stuff, here, let's try.
You gonna call me?
Yeah, let's myth bust this shit.
Okay.
Carly. Oh my God, we never talk on the phone.
We literally never talk on the phone. If anything, it's a FaceTime.
Yeah, but like hardly ever. Who's talking on the phone these days, you know?
Okay.
Okay, it's ringing.
Okay, I picked up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hello?
But like still the odds.
I mean, come on, yeah.
Probably was a fake call.
But he does strike me as a person that like isn't super strict with his phone, and like maybe it was just open and he like hit a bunch of things.
He is a boomer.
Yeah, he literally is a boomer. That's the word I was trying to look for.
Wait, the funniest scene, I literally was laughing out loud, was when Davina was having that insane conversation with this woman whose house she was trying to sell.
Oh my God.
That was like, I wanted to live in it. Like even I was getting frustrated.
I know.
And that because it's just so fake.
You could
like,
tell,
it's so unbelievable.
Yes.
And then when they were leaving, this woman had like the hugest smile on her face and like looked at someone as if she was like, did I do a good job? Like if you rewind, it was so funny. I was like, this was so dumb. This whole thing is so dumb.
Yeah, that whole scene, I was like, what is she talking about?
I
like
know.
this lady is like, it felt like she was acting 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so ridiculous.
She was like, and then you didn't call me, but like I needed time. And she's like, so what do you want?
Yeah.
Like,
no, she was infuriating me, even though it was absolutely 100% staged. I was like, this is the most infuriating conversation. Yeah. I would slap her across the fucking face.
I know, like, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah.
Like,
and then like Mary there to like mediate it all. I was like, okay.
Like, I understand where you're coming from, but like she has to do that.
Yeah.
God.
What a time. I mean, quick, easy watch if you're looking for a show.
It's so good. Like, it's fun to watch.
Yeah. I do wish they showed more homes.
Same.
That last house that they showed that Christine and Chelsea went into, that was like absolutely
the weird
insane.
Content house one. Yeah.
I was like, who's living there?
Jake
Only
Paul.
porns are being shot.
Or porns, yeah.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. It's to shoot OnlyFans.
I feel like those are my big takeaways.
Yeah, I didn't have any crazy like thoughts about it, except I liked that they showed the end of their relationship.
Yep.
And it was just like, also, I just hate how Christine was like, it's a joke. And it's like, that's like the dumbest cop out. And also, I saw today she didn't go to the reunion. So like, how fucking annoying.
Also love that they're having a reunion.
I know. Yeah, they didn't have that before, right?
No.
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I was like, okay, not till next Friday. Are you fucking
kidding me?
She's like, I was so sick. I'm like, you say you're sick for everything you don't want to deal with. Like always.
When she was an hour late to lunch, sorry, I had an allergic reaction.
I know.
It's like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't. And then she said she was sick for something else and now she's sick for this, which like she's definitely not.
Wait, I forget. Oh my God, I literally don't even know this woman's name.
Is she on the show?
Yeah, the one who like they gave her a storyline, but it was unnecessary for her to be on the show.
Vanessa?
Yes.
I knew her right away.
Like what? That was so random. Anytime that they would like go to her, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I
which is weird because I really liked her last season. Yeah. And I wanted her to like, you know, do her own thing. But then I was like, this serves me nothing.
No, and I also like her too. Yeah. I think she's like a really nice, like
so sweet.
Very sweet person. But yeah, she really didn't have a storyline. And then at the end, it was like, okay, is she moving? Like, I don't really care. Like,
yeah, and then there that like weird non-proposal proposal.
Yeah,
I was like, this is like,
it was so like you
why
didn't
are we
have work.
watching this? She's like, it's a promise ring, and I'm like, okay, but like what?
And like, why? Granted, it's not an engagement, but still, like, why would you come to her work and like give her jewelry? Like, it's just so weird.
Also, like his fake British accent. He's like, I'm British, and I'm like, you are?
Oh, I didn't even really like notice his.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see him much. That's
that
why.
was really weird. And then like Amanza was barely on it this season, like never selling houses, just there.
Love her though.
I wonder if she just doesn't like sell houses anymore, but they just want her on the show.
Yeah, well, I remember in one of the later episodes, she was like, I need to like renew my license. Like I don't have it right now. And I think she's more of like a staging decorator person. Yeah. And she was like, I need to like redo my license.
I just want to buy all of the Drake houses.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. I told you, I feel like during the pandemic, I saw Selling Sunset and I was like, oh, it's like an HGTV like house show. And I turned it on and I was like, I cannot watch this right now. I was like, what the fuck is this reality show?
Oh, no, same. Yeah, it took me a second time to get into too.
Yeah.
Because I was like, really this is popular. So fake.
Like, I feel like it wasn't that popular when it came out. Like, I never heard about it.
No.
So that's really weird.
No, I feel like I did. And then I tried to watch it and I was like, remember I was like, this is too fake for me.
Yeah. And here we are like 6 seasons in.
But I was right.
Yeah.
It's fake.
Yes. Everything. Her pregnancy, the accent, Christine.
Oh my God. Christine, I can't. Her with the baby. I'm like, you're not taking care of that child.
No, they full.
You don't have time to take care of that child when you look like that.
No, literally.
That hair and makeup is taking at least 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
no shame to moms who get hair and makeup, but like she's one of a kind.
Moms who have help, but like,
no, yeah, like
don't
good for
pretend
you. Like, please have
that
help.
you don't.
Yeah, allergic reactions. Like, well, obviously, whoever's watching it can take care of that for you.
100%.
Crazy. And then Kardashians.
Yes, I'm trying to remember.
I literally was like, what even happened? The only thing I can remember is Kravis dry humping on the
oh my God, what is wrong with them?
Thank God, because I was like, I don't know what Erin's gonna say about this, but like, I was so disgusted. Okay, here's the thing. It's like, if you're just by yourself or like on a date and they're filming it, like do whatever you want, like go off. But like, how aren't you embarrassed? Like how
it's just so normal. They don't even like think about it.
So
and he's
gross.
Like rubbing her ass. Like, how are you not just getting a boner?
He probably was. Okay, so if you don't know, they were like touring a house. They were like looking to buy a house together.
Which was not it.
No, it was definitely not a Courtney or Travis house.
Yeah.
And the realtor showed them outside, and the realtor was outside with them, and Travis sat down on a chair and like a bench. A bench, and she got on top of him like straddling and literally grinded for like 2 seconds. And he had his hands on her ass, and the realtor obviously was probably so uncomfortable.
He just went inside and then had to like look at them through a window to be like, are you done fucking yet?
It's just like disgusting. And she's like, I'm just so glad like my kids can see like a loving, healthy relationship.
Yeah, and it's like you can do that without having sex in front of them.
It's like that just like pisses me off to no end. I'm like, you have no awareness of what's going on around you.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. And that's what bothers me. It's like, have awareness.
Well, because it's also
do your
just
thing,
like,
but have awareness.
It's one thing to be like, have like PDA. Like I love a good kiss in public and like holding hands and like,
bring it on.
Touchy feely. But when you go as far as to make other people uncomfortable, like that would make me super uncomfortable if like you, if Nolan sat down and then you were grinding on top of him, I'd be like,
just like outside in the backyard on wine night or something.
Yeah, no, I'd literally be like, absolutely no, get out of my house.
Yeah.
And like, I love the sexuality. Yeah. But like too far. It's too much.
And I guess like, to be fair, they've known this realtor for like 10 years, like they're family friends, but still.
Well, I've known you for almost 10 years and still not okay.
I know, but I just like, it was like a random realtor, but
like
still.
they would do that in front of Chris and like, that's creepy.
I know. I'm just like,
that is so gross.
I think I said this last week and I was really hoping the show would make me really like them together because I've already had my like, they're kind of annoying. Yeah. And I was like, maybe it'll be a lot better actually seeing them in person. It's making it worse. Yeah. It's making it way worse.
These two.
I know. But like, what else happened? I feel like I cannot remember what else happened in this episode.
I truly.
Oh, Chloe talked about having anxiety about going on talk shows.
Okay, yeah, but like I'm over this storyline. This has been her storyline for 20 fucking seasons.
Okay, I haven't really watched
and I'm just
the
like,
last.
I fully understand. I'm like, it's really fucked up, but then turn the comments off on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Like make it better for your mental health. Like you literally don't do anything to like monitor that. Like if you can't handle that, like have somebody running it for you. Or like, you know, Hailey Bieber had to go as far as to like make it so that only people she knows can comment.
Oh,
And like,
that's right,
literally, Chloe just needs to do that because this has truly been such and it's horrible. Like, if we get hate comments, like some of them get to me sometimes, I can't even imagine like the magnitude at which she gets them at. Like, it's been her whole fucking life, you know? But like, then take the steps to make it better for you and don't like keep complaining about it. Like, I can't feel bad for you anymore when like you're not doing anything to help yourself. Like, you're literally actively engaging with these people, and like, don't get me wrong, I've done that many times, but like, I'm also not spiraling for 10 years of my life. And like, she just needs to do that because I'm fully over this whole plot point, because I want her to be happy.
I do too. I mean, I agree. However, I think it's just like, I think she should do that, but then there's also like she said, paparazzi who's like saying things that like tabloids write about her, and she's like, okay, enough. But like, I don't know the right answer, because it's like, obviously, yes, you put yourself out there, but like, it's not okay for people to be.
No, but you can control
some of it, a little bit at least.
Yeah, like you can control if you want to see thousands of comments of people being like, you're ugly,
totally,
or not.
Yeah,
because like, I think that's her main thing, because she's always had like really, really bad body insecurities, and she touched on that on the show. It's like, oh, you think so too?
Yeah, she wants me to keep,
because it's like, okay, 10 years ago, it's like, oh, she's too fat. But now it's like, oh, she's too skinny. Like, oh, she's getting all this work done, when she's actually just like working her fucking ass off because people bullied her for so long. So it's like, okay, you're finally in a place where like you're happy with like what you look like, because that's really like important to her. And it's like, okay, so limit the interactions of like people being able to tell you how they feel about it.
Yeah.
And like, maybe that would help a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It was crazy. I feel it's weird how like I feel bad for her, because it's like us as a country, or like I guess the world, made her feel so bad for how she looked back in the day, and like 100%. Now they're doing it again, and she's like, so you know, she's like trying to change her appearance, and you know, and it's all fucked up, and it's sad, and I think that's just like the result of
people are fucking awful. Like, anyone who would leave a comment like commenting on someone's appearance on any way is just a sad, it's just so ugly person.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and it's so easy for people to make accounts and just doesn't have to be their like real account. And
by no means do I think that she deserves any of that. It's fucking disgusting. But I also think that she absolutely needs to like either limit her access to like what she can actually see on social media, because someone of her magnitude like can easily hire, and I'm sure has, an entire social media staff.
100%.
That can she just be like, okay, post this picture.
Yeah.
Facetune this one for me, and then post it.
Yeah. And just don't look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that was really it from that episode. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Chris being a bitch to the.
Oh yeah, that's like going viral right now.
Yep, that was really bad.
That
made me cringe really
People
bad.
People are like, she's giving like cranky old woman, like get off my lawn.
It was bad.
Yeah. So if you don't know, her and Chloe were in the car, and she was about to call Travis, talk about him going to propose to Courtney. And so they were, where were they? Like,
they
at an airport.
Landed somewhere. Yeah.
And their trunk was open, and they needed privacy. So Chris was like, close the trunk. Someone close the trunk.
She first asked the driver to leave. She was like, do you mind stepping out for 5 minutes? And then Chloe was like, oh, the trunk's still open. So then Chris like started yelling it.
Yeah.
My thing with that is, again, by no means sticking up for Chris, because I think that's atrocious behavior. I could never treat someone that way. And like, good on Chloe.
Chloe was like correcting her. She's like, you have to be nice.
Yeah. But like, you know, they could have edited it where she like had maybe been like, excuse me, can you close the trunk? And then like no one was doing it. So she's like, close the trunk.
Yeah. I mean, totally.
So it's like, I absolutely think the way that it was edited makes her look terrible. And if that is actually what happened, then like shame on her, because that's icky. However,
behavior.
Like, I'm sure we've all had those days.
Yeah. And it's definitely going viral right now, which is kind of funny.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did tear up when Travis was talking to them on the phone, because Chloe was getting really emotional. And you could just like tell how much he loves her sister. And I just thought it was really special. And I'm so excited to watch that all happen.
I saw a theory. Someone was like, I feel like, maybe this was on the Morning Toast actually. I don't know. I saw it somewhere where it was like, I feel like Kim and Courtney like hate each other. But I don't really get that vibe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay, I didn't know like what your take would be.
I think they're just sisters.
Yeah,
and it's like, I mean, I've never had one, but I have lots of friends who have sisters, and it's like some days you love each other, some days you don't, and I don't know.
It's like a bicker fest.
Sometimes. Also, I was listening to a podcast with Kim on it, and she said like currently like her and Chloe are like the closest.
True.
So it's like, you know,
Courtney's in her own world with Travis grinding at open houses.
Courtney's just living her best life. She doesn't need anyone else.
Yeah.
Paris is
she just needs Travis and that dick.
Yeah. Waiting to get out. Okay. Well, that's all I have for the Kardashians.
Yeah. I had no other thoughts. I feel like it was kind of a draggy episode. Hopefully she's on SNL next week. Like,
I know. Very true. It was okay. Also, Amy Schumer was giving her the worst. Oh my
God. Yeah.
And when she was like, what movie? And I was like, Amy, get with the fucking times.
I know. And she was like telling her not to say stuff that she actually said during the monologue. And it was so good.
Afterwards, I watched the monologue again. Because I was like,
I did too.
Why is Amy Schumer giving her these terrible opinions?
I know.
These are all incredible like lines. So obviously, if you don't know, Kim Kardashian had a sex tape, and then like the opening sentence of her monologue is like alluding to like that. And Amy Schumer was like, had no idea what she was talking about.
What movie premiere?
Yeah.
What movie were you in? And she was like, my sex tape.
And she was like, no, don't talk about that.
I know, it was weird.
And I was like, nope.
It's been enough time, I think.
We all know that's where she came from.
Yeah. And it's like, it's such a good jab at yourself to like take that for your own gain, I feel like, instead of letting people just
totally. And I think Kim was, I loved the way that she was, okay, Paris, relax. Kim was like, I just feel like I want to do like what I know will like work, and I just feel really confident in. And then like ultimately she wound up just doing it and didn't listen to Amy Schumer.
I know, I'm glad too.
Our queen.
Yeah. I think she gave some good advice, like, okay, make sure to pause for the audience at this time. Like that was all good, like comedian advice, but like
duh.
Yeah. I could have told her. She got enough good advice from like Dave Chappelle. I feel like
100%.
I feel like that's all you really need in a situation like that. Especially when you're like Kim Kardashian, like you don't need to do much to be funny. You know what I mean? It's like people are expecting nothing. So like I thought it was great.
Okay. Well, let's get into this day in history. You can read an ad and I'll let the dog out.
Okay, perfect. I was like, should I read it now? I don't know. Have you ever had an acne breakout come at the worst possible time? I know I have. Yeah, haven't we all? I mean, before job interviews, I had one before homecoming, I remember, which is like the classic sitcom, like, oh no, a pimple. Oh, and literally every month on my period. So that's really fun. We've all had struggles with our skin, and that's why we are excited to partner with Apostrophe, the sponsor of this episode. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. At Apostrophe, a board-certified dermatologist will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your unique skin. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online quiz about your skin goals and medical history. Then snap a few selfies and a board-certified dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan. Apostrophe treats all types of acne, from hormonal acne to facial acne, and even chest knee, back knee, and butt knee. They treat breakouts from head to toe. The service experience could not be easier. You literally just take photos of the front of your face, the sides of your face, send it in, and they kind of analyze it. It's nice to know the treatment plan is from a real dermatologist and that your plan is tailored to your skin specifically. Submitting the visit was quick, and I didn't need to schedule an appointment, which was really cool. We have a special deal for our audience. Save $15 off your first visit with an Apostrophe provider at apostrophe.com/onlyfriends when you use our code onlyfriends. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/onlyfriends and click begin visit, and then use our code onlyfriends at sign up, and you'll get your first visit for only $5. That's apostrophe.com/onlyfriends and use that code onlyfriends to get your dermatologist crafted treatment plan for $5. When we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring this podcast.
Thank you, queens.
Yes. I'm glad we have really got on board to say podcast instead of sponsoring this video. We were definitely doing that the first 10 episodes. Yeah. More.
It's just ingrained in us.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just get through this day in history. Okay. So, Never Have I Ever, which is an amazing Netflix show, came out this day in history in 2020.
I was like, The Game? The Game came out?
Oh, I was like, The Game?
No.
Oh my God, my old ass. What Never. Game?
Wait, you know it though, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like we played it actually.
It's just such a good show.
Have I Ever. Well, say the plot briefly, because I may have seen it. I just forget titles.
Teen, and she's a teen in school.
I don't think I've seen it.
I feel like you did watch it.
Never Have I Ever.
Mindy Kaling produced it. I feel like I told you to watch it, but then you didn't wind up watching it. And then you finally did, like, eventually.
Let me see. Let me Google what it looks like, because that will ring the bell.
Ring the alarm.
Oh, I started it and I couldn't get through.
Well, hot take.
But maybe it's like a couple episodes.
It's just really cute. I liked it a lot. And
oh yeah,
I don't know any of the actors' names. Actually, the guy who's in it, who plays her love interest, it's actually his birthday today, but I knew you had no idea who he was. And I also just like, I have no idea. It's just, he's 30 today and plays like a 16-year-old.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, so where are offers to play
hello
teens?
Like, where's our high school show?
Yeah, but it's funny because like he's like hot and chiseled and like clearly not a 16 or 17-year-old.
No acne at all.
Yeah,
no apostrophe needed for him.
Another one of your favorites, Avengers Infinity War.
God, thank God.
Came out this day in 2018, an iconic masterpiece. I love Marvel. Carly,
we love Robert Downey Jr.
which man is he?
Iron Man.
Yep.
I have to know that one. Is that the most popular one, or not really? Is that just like subjective?
I have no idea, to be honest.
To me, he's like the only one I like really know of.
But I feel like that's because it was shoved down your throat for a really long time.
That is very true. That's probably why.
Let me see. Most popular
Avenger.
I would say like Marvel popular. Okay.
No,
it's just like the results are like so stupid. It's like shit I've never heard of.
Weird.
Popular. Okay. What is the number one? Endgame. Oh, Spider-Man.
Oh, duh.
But to be fair, he wasn't always Marvel. That's like a new thing.
Okay. I'm like, who's that?
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But I feel like Iron Man is probably the most popular Avenger. I don't know though.
Maybe it's just like whoever you like is kind of just,
yeah.
They're maybe all the same. I don't know. Well, definitely not all the same, but
it's really weird. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's move on. And then the last This Day in History, the movie The 5-Year Engagement came out in 2012, which is also a great movie.
The 5-Year Engagement.
Yep.
Have I seen that? Let me see what it looks like. That's how my brain works, okay?
I recently watched it because TJ and I did like a month before the wedding. We watched a wedding movie every night, and that was on there. So we had just recently watched it at the end of last year, and it's a good movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I've seen it like multiple times before then, but
I love Emily Blunt though.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it though. Surprise.
Okay. And then moving on, we have today's Lizzo's birthday.
Oh my God, Queen.
Happy birthday, Queen.
What's she, 31?
34.
34, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then emo king Patrick Stump.
Oh my God, King.
He is 38. He is from Fall Out Boy, for those of you who don't know. For those uneducated posers.
Peasants.
And then last but certainly not least, Ulysses S. Grant would be 200 years old.
Oh my God,
today.
Happy birthday.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And also there were like funny facts. It was like, number one, born in 1882. And I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, like who else do we even know from that time?
They're on Famous Birthdays. So if you go to the Famous Birthdays website, it has like all the like fun facts. And on his, it literally has a before fame section.
Stop.
And I was like, what? Come on.
What?
And the thing says, before fame, he refused to attend church services at West Point and was given demerits for it. Like,
okay, who
so dumb.
Like what was your school even?
Like
a one classroom. Definitely.
Who on Famous Birthdays is doing this?
I don't
need
know.
to know.
I kind of love it though.
No, it's my new favorite thing.
We love pre-fame.
And then also I learned something new. It says he and Mark Twain were lifelong friends.
Cute. I
thought that was a fun little
fact.
fact.
Oh my God, that's really cute.
Yeah. So happy B-Day, Ulysses S. Grant.
Isn't that the Euphoria school, or am I thinking of something else? Isn't it called that?
No idea.
The one that we like went to.
I don't know.
I feel like it was called that.
We can drive by later.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm
unsure.
Mixing it up with something else. Anyways.
Okay, for my celeb news, I had the Haley Comes Out with Billy, which we already discussed.
Yes.
That was just like an iconic thing. And then literally, I feel like nothing has been going on. But when I was spending time alone in my bed watching TikToks, I was heavily watching the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, which I just think is the way that the TikToks are edited, I do not mean any offense. Really don't know what's going on in this situation. I wound up Googling it today because it's all very confusing to me. But the TikToks are hilarious.
So funny. Like the way he's acting is so funny.
Yeah. I really want to just like watch the trial, like have it on the whole day and like watch, because of course they just are taking like little clips, segments, and it's just always him being like sassy because her lawyer's a nightmare.
Awful. Also, side note, somebody found an event that Johnny Depp was at like years and years and years ago, and her lawyer was right there in the front, like video, like she was like a fan.
Oh, wait, her lawyer's a man?
She was a female? Fan. Yes. But then, or at least whoever I've seen. Yeah, it's some girl. It's like
it's always a guy talking to him though.
Are you sure
that's
TikToks? That's her lawyer?
I think so, because he's a real dick to him.
I don't know. I mean, she has a woman treating lawyer.
His own lawyer like that. Maybe they have like she has a big team.
Maybe there's a couple different ones or something. But yeah, there's one, and it's not obviously not confirmed because like I don't know the story, but like all the comments were like, no, like this is like true. So I don't know.
That's like, okay, another makeup brand. Did you see the makeup brand thing?
Yes.
So Amber Heard claimed that she used like a specific makeup palette to like cover a bruise or something that
when they were together,
like Johnny Depp hit her or something, and then the makeup brand was like, that didn't exist then.
Like, be smarter about it. Like that's the thing. If like you're gonna lie, like at least look something up.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm not here to say who's lying and who's not. Like, of course, this is very serious. So
right.
If you don't know, I had to look this up because I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I couldn't tell you. I just have seen also the TikToks, and so he's acting funny.
Basically, in summary, Amber Heard, like years ago, when did she post it? Like years ago. She wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post that talked about how in her marriage, without ever naming Johnny Depp, she was physically abused and like suffered through that. But then everyone was like, okay, so Johnny Depp. Yeah. And then Johnny Depp is he's suing her for defamation for like $50 million or something. And then I think she's countersuing him for like libel. Like it's literally just crazy.
Oh my God. So it's not even about like abuse. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's like basically what they were saying about each other is what the lawsuits are for.
Yeah, it's like a defamation trial.
Okay.
That's why it's like...
Interesting.
It's all so weird.
I saw a video that she recorded him when he was like having a freak out, but I guess the context is his mom had just passed away. I don't know if you saw the video where he's like slamming cabinets and stuff. And it's like,
but it's also like, why are you filming? Touch her.
No, he didn't.
And she was like clearly setting it up.
And you could tell she was like egging it on a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen weird things where like whenever they have a trial or a trial, I guess, the next day she's wearing what he wore the day before. Like it's really weird. I'll try to find the TikToks.
Ew.
Like the first day she was like wearing whatever and he was wearing like a specific suit and had his hair in a ponytail. And the next day she showed up in a suit with her hair in a ponytail. And the first day when he was like presented evidence, he was like squinting and put on glasses to read it and she didn't. And then the next day she squinted and put on glasses. It's very weird. And people are like, is she playing mind games with him? Is she making him go crazy? Like what's going on? I don't know if that's like on purpose, but like it just seems like it.
Yeah, that's really,
who knows? I just thought it was an interesting theory.
What else did I was just going to say something.
The poop in the bed.
Oh, it was, oh yeah, that's like a whole thing. But there was evidence of like their phone call when she literally admits to hitting him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's literally, because he's like, you just hit me. And she's like, well, I didn't punch you.
Oh, I did hear that.
I hit you.
She's like, it's not a punch. You're being a baby or something.
So you're literally physically abusing him.
Yeah, so like wrapped up, like what do you mean?
Well, seems really crazy. And I'd hate to be involved in that at all.
Yeah, I wonder how much longer it is.
I don't know.
I thought it originally was like a week or two trial. So like it should be wrapping up soon, I would think. I feel like I've been seeing it all over forever. Yeah. So
Johnny also, sidebar, is not looking as hot as he used to.
I know, how sad.
I used to be obsessed with Johnny Depp. Like had posters of him on my wall. And
he was so hot back in the day.
Yeah.
Like unattainable.
I will say the way that he is, this is like probably so toxic of me to say, like the way that he's like egging on this lawyer is like hot to me.
Oh, totally. Because he's being like sneaky or something. I don't know.
Like the way that he'll like look at a lawyer before he's about to say something and just like, oh my God, that is so funny.
And he's just like poking fun at stuff. It's like he's not like, he's like, I know that I'm right. So
100%. Yeah. Just like search Johnny Depp, Amber Heard on TikTok and there are hundreds and hundreds of TikToks of people just filming the trial. And honestly, it got me through my Saturday morning.
Yeah. Well,
like,
good.
This is crazy. Because I saw one and I was like cracking up.
Yeah.
And then I just got sucked in.
I'll have to find the outfit one and show you.
Yes. That's
because
really
that one I was like, huh? I feel like if you literally search on TikTok, Amber Heard outfit, it'll probably be like the top one, but I'll find it for you.
Yeah. The only thing I know from the case is that like it's a big like free Johnny.
Yes, yes.
Like
everyone
most people
seems
don't
like they're on
believe
Johnny's
her,
side. Yeah.
Which is like, of course, domestic violence is like nothing to joke about, but it's really crazy how all of this like video and audio is coming out of her like actually physically abusing him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who's to say? Only the judge and the jury.
I know. God. It's in God's court.
God's hands.
Stupid. Okay, I have to be so bad, so I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just have to cut this for a second. Okay. I was literally like, I don't think I can read Am I the Asshole without peeing
I know.
first.
I had a whole venti coffee this morning. So like waiting for you to do the ad read, I was like, I'm gonna
You're like counting down the seconds.
I'm gonna pee.
That's why you're like, maybe you should read an ad.
Yeah. I'll let the dog out. Paris
Yeah.
really saved me there. Okay, well, now we can just move right on into Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
I'm happy to start.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I the asshole for sending pink envelopes? I sell Pokemon cards on eBay as a side job. I've been doing it way before the rush on Pokemon cards was a big thing. Okay. When I mail out my cards, I like to send them in different colored envelopes to stand out. The colors are red, blue, pink, green, and yellow. They are randomly picked, and using different colors helps me remember who has what order. Genius system. I have never gotten a complaint before, and I thought it was a great idea. So when your letter arrives, it's a fun experience instead of just getting a plain white envelope. I had an order for a card that was randomly put in a pink envelope, and I keep saying envelope and envelope interchangeably.
Like you change it?
Yeah.
Okay, Chelsea from Selling Sunset.
Yeah. Am I
Your
British?
accent's changing.
Envelope. Oh my God, I'm her. And mail. Why am I doing that? And mailed.
Wait, sorry. How do you normally say it?
Envelope.
Envelope. Okay.
Yeah. But one of them was uppercase, so it seemed fancy.
She said envelope.
The E was uppercase. And I said envelope.
What part of the country says envelope?
I don't know.
Okay, we won't get it.
Envelope.
Because people say it two different ways.
Envelope. Now I don't know. Envelope. I think I say envelope.
It does not sound like a word anymore. It sounds like an animal. Antelope. That's something.
I don't know. Why does this always
is
happen?
an antelope an animal?
Yeah.
It does not sound like one.
An antelope?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. Oh, yeah. My love.
Wait, is antelope an animal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It does not sound like a word to me right now.
Envelope.
Also, does anyone say like tomato? Who says tomato?
Psychos.
But like, do people say that aren't British?
People. Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
If they do, then questionable.
Tomato.
Dorit.
Yeah, Dorit Chelsea
says tomato.
Okay, sorry, getting so sidetracked.
Okay.
Say it however you want.
I had an order for a card that was randomly put in a pink envelope and mailed off to the buyer. About a week or so later, I get a message on eBay from the buyer asking me not to send him pink envelopes because pink is for girls and he doesn't want his neighbors to see him carrying in a pink letter. About a week goes by and I add more items to my eBay and this person bought more things from me, about 10 different cards. I don't remember him from all the other orders, so one of his packages gets sent in a pink envelope. I had a lot of orders that week and a lot of people got pink envelopes along with different colors. I'm also sure another one of his orders was sent in a blue one. He messages me again, furious that I have sent him another pink envelope. He informed me that he would not buy from me again if the next envelope was pink. His message also included, I don't want another pink letter, only sending me colors associated with the American flag.
What?
So only red and blues. If it's on the gay flag, I don't want it. Weird
wow,
because
he's canceled.
Yeah, weird because the pride flag is a rainbow, but I digress.
Yeah.
He sent other things that he felt weird. He felt were associated with pink that he didn't want to be associated with, but I think we get the point. So about 2 weeks later, he orders about 20 cards, which is over the weight limit for eBay standard card shipping. So I broke his order down into separate orders. Cards were bought in different orders of 5, so it was easy to do. I had a buy 3, get 2 free. I decided I didn't want this person to go without his pink envelopes any longer, so I sent him 5 separate pink letters for his cards. Now, where I think I was being the a-hole was while talking to my girlfriend, she defended him saying he could have been in the closet and you exposed him to his family.
It's a color.
Like, where are these people
It's a
from?
color. Shut the fuck up.
I tried to show her the message where I don't think that is the case. So she changed it to, he doesn't want to be made fun of by his neighbors and now he will. But now I feel bad that he did ask to not get them sent anymore, but I decided to be petty. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
No. It's a color. Girl, I want, how old is this person? Do we know? I mean, I would hope this person is 10 because that would make so much sense to me because it's like at that age, you're like cooties, girls and boys. But like, I feel like in 2022, we all just, color doesn't mean a fucking gender.
To me, this person is old, like an old Southern
and that's what's scaring
person.
me. Who's like, American flag, like MAGA.
Yeah, which is like so funny because I didn't think like, you know, MAGA Republicans would be buying Pokemon cards.
I guess that's true.
Like, that's like a weird thing for me.
I mean,
like,
I don't
what
know.
a crossover.
I guess. But like, who the fuck?
And
like
then,
a pink envelope?
I
like,
know.
Who
I know. I don't want a color associated with the gay flag.
I mean, I would be like, okay, I'm not selling to you.
Yeah, or I would do what this person did. Exactly what he did.
No,
I'd be
I would
like,
get
okay, fuck off.
No, then you get gay flag envelopes and send that
with like stamps that say pride on them.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine like getting something in the mail and like having the awareness of the color of the, you know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck?
No.
Do you know how many PR packages we get that have like wrapped in a certain color in a certain box in a certain something? And it's like,
because we're like nice people. This person's clearly like an awful human who's homophobic and deserves to get pink letters. The biggest red flag for me is the girlfriend then siding with this man and then assuming because he doesn't like pink envelopes, he's in the closet or he's gay. Yeah. Like, that's equally as offensive.
Get with the times.
Like, that's crazy.
Nolan's nails are pink right now.
Yeah. Pink, like, it's just a color.
Yes. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, this person is clearly living in like 1927.
Maybe he's in the closet and doesn't want people to know he's gay because he's getting pink
That'll do
envelopes
it.
in the mail. Like, that's insane. That is an insane logic. It's not even logical. It's just dumb.
I just can't imagine a neighbor seeing a color of an envelope and be like, "Are you gay?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Where are you in Indiana? Because like that's where it's probably happening.
Or Arkansas.
Alabama, any of, southern states. I don't know. That is like the most ridiculous thing to care about, in my opinion.
Insane.
I think everyone here needs to get a life except the person selling the Pokemon cards.
The seller's the only one with it who I stand.
Yeah, the seller's funny. I like the comedy of like, I'm only going to sell pink ones.
Because I think that he recognized that it was incredibly offensive and was like, okay, fuck you then. Mm-hmm. Keep buying my shit and I'll keep exposing you.
Yeah, like what an idiot. I would like my pet, and not that I'm petty, but like if I were this person, I'd be like finding this person on social media and be like, hey guys, this person doesn't like the gay flag.
Yeah, make a TikTok.
Yeah.
Leave Reddit and make a TikTok.
Maybe or don't. I kind of hate when people do that actually. But I guess if
like
it's
a funny
deserved.
TikTok. Like it would be funny if
do it in a funny way.
If it was like this person told me I couldn't get any more pink envelopes sent to them.
Yes. So
that's I
funny.
did more.
Yes.
Not like this person located at this address and this job and this. No, like just like
make funny.
The funny TikTok.
Yeah. And then like show all the pink envelopes you're about to send. Lined up. What a weird situation to be in. I would love to know how old this person is.
Isn't it so crazy that people and like there's genuinely so many people in the world like this that exist. Like that's so crazy.
I know. I feel like because we're here and like in some sort of a bubble where it's like it's so accepted for the most part.
But like there's nothing to accept. It's a pink envelope. Like it's not like
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like to get like so frazzled to go out of your way to like message somebody and be like extremely offensive about it. Like it just truly is something I will never be able to wrap my brain around. Like honestly, the whole concept of like being anti-gay in the first place is something I don't understand.
Yeah, me too.
It's just like, why the fuck do you care?
Yeah.
But like this is a whole nother level. Like this is just like
you're caring too much.
So homophobic.
Yeah, like you care way too much that you don't want to color a certain colored envelope. Like for something you're gonna throw it away anyway.
I hope this person doesn't have children.
I know. I need to know how old this person is, but we'll never know unless it's in the comments.
Old enough to use eBay.
That's true. But I used eBay when I was young. But not that young. Old enough to know.
Like you can at least read. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if this person can read.
Probably not.
Judging by his Judging by him being offended about a pink envelope, he probably can't.
I need an American flag color. Yeah. Like, get a fucking life. Patriotism in America has gotten so weird.
I know.
Like, this is so off topic, and like not even like completely separated from the fact that like Trump support, like whatever. The fact that people deck out their cars with like Trump flags and stuff and go down the freeway, I'm like, are you okay? Like, if people do that for Biden, I would say the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
100%.
Like,
but that's why they go like so hard.
It's just like weird.
How come all you Biden supporters aren't out there with your Biden stuff? You don't care.
Yeah,
it's like yeah, we don't,
because they're not he's not our fucking idol. Yeah. Like, what? Also, I read a book called Cultish. I don't know if I told you about it.
Boy.
And it's like very insightful to like QAnon and stuff like that, because they use like the certain terminology and us versus them.
Wait, did you see the QAnon thing outside of Disneyland a few weeks ago?
I heard about it. What was it for though? I forgot what it was for.
They were saying that like people like Disney headquarters are like brainwashing and like running a sex trafficking ring with kids, and they were outside of Disneyland protesting.
Are you okay?
Like, it's just
like,
crazy.
Are you well? Are you unwell?
So I think I took a screenshot of one of the signs. I was like, it's funny because it's so nuts. It's like it's so fucking sad for like people whose like
get a life.
Family members are like overtaken by all of that stuff. Like, that's the only thing.
But the thing is, like, the Free the Children thing came from a good place, but the alt-right vitamin I'll cure COVID with juice turned it into like, they overtook it and it became like pedophiles in Hollywood. And it's like, there are pedophiles in Hollywood, and there's pedophiles fucking everywhere.
Yeah, at your job, Karen.
Literally at your job.
Honestly, more than likely at your job.
Yes, more than likely. I mean, and as sad as it is, in fucking schools, in sports.
Yeah. The church.
It's everywhere.
That you go to every fucking Sunday.
And it's like disgusting, but it's like so crazy that it's like they drink blood. I just like like, you sound like you're 7 years old.
I know.
Like, how are people older than me thinking these things? Like, I don't understand. It's like pretty crazy. Also talks about like brainwashing, like, is not like a real term to use for anything, because like I guess scientists like hate the word, so they're like, it's not really possible to brainwash somebody. Like, you can convince somebody, but like,
oh wait, I kind of love that.
A lot of things are taken out of context, and like calling religions cults is like really like not a good thing to do, because it's like, it's so different than like actual like drinking Kool-Aid cult. Yeah, it's like pretty interesting. It's a pretty easy read.
I feel like there's like a good crossover though.
Yeah, I mean, but they even talked about like Scientology, and they were like, that's not really
a cult.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's hard to explain. I don't know. Okay, anyway, this person's insane, so not the asshole.
Oh yeah, definitely not the asshole. If anything, like, we stan.
Yeah, like, keep sending the pink. Get pride flag ones, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, am I the asshole for telling my brother and his boyfriend to stop misleading people with their wedding rings when they're not actually married? I, 26 female, have an older brother, 27, who's been dating another guy who's 30 for around 4 years. I don't have any issue with my brother being gay, but I have one with him wearing a wedding ring in order to pretend that he's married to him. You see, we live in a country where gay marriage still isn't allowed, Romania, but despite this, my brother and his boyfriend started wearing wedding rings recently. When I asked my brother about it, he told me that despite not being able to do it legally, they already considered themselves married spiritually, and they're hoping that one day gay marriage will be allowed to do legally as well, either by leaving the country or waiting till gay marriage is made legal here as well. Well, I think it's nice. I told him that they shouldn't be wearing wedding rings till they actually get officially married, as I think it's kind of distasteful. He told me that they're just a symbol of their love and that they're not hurting anyone by wearing them, but I disagreed. They're actively misleading people into thinking they're actually married, and frankly, just making a mockery out of marriage.
Okay, you claim to not be homophobic?
No, literally, like, making a I think she means like, don't wear wedding rings unless you're actually married.
Yeah, but it's like, okay,
but they can't get married, so like, yeah. My brother told me he doesn't care what other people, including me, think about them wearing wedding rings, and maybe they should just mind their own business, then left furiously. Not gonna lie, I think his comment here was kind of out of line, as all I did was give him my opinion on people wearing wedding rings when they're actually married yet, and he seemed to take it personally. His boyfriend also contacted me later and told me that their romantic lives doesn't concern me and to stay out of it. Am I the asshole?
Yes. Wait, I also just love that we're like LGBTQing it up.
Oh my God, yeah, that's the same wavelength.
What? Like,
even if like, okay, how would you feel if you had two friends here, let's say even straight, that weren't married and wore wedding rings? Like, what would you think?
literally could not care less.
Right. That's how I feel. I'm like, do you, like, I think it's a little odd if you're like, can so easily get married, but like, whatever. But it's not my business.
Yeah. If like, he seems to have explained it so incredibly well, like romantically, spiritually, like we feel married and that's what matters to us. Because at the end of the day, marriage is a piece of fucking paper.
Literally.
Like it makes no difference. Like so many people are like, how's it being married?
Taxes.
Which are incredible, but a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Like people are like, how's marriage life? And I'm like, it's the same.
You're like, it doesn't feel any
literally
different.
the same. So it's like, why don't you just let your brother be happy? And like, he can't get married and he's doing something that makes him happy and feels like his best self. Like, get the fuck over it. Like the fact that you're so upset about it makes you seem a little homophobic.
Yeah, truly. Like very judgmental about it.
Unless she's just like super, she could be like, it could be a religious thing where she's like, this is like a sacred.
I mean, maybe, but she didn't say that.
Lord and Savior. I know, but it's like, that's what it's giving. Because it's like, make a mockery out of marriage. Like, give me a fucking break.
That sounds really homophobic. And like, who gives a fuck? Like,
just who cares? Like, even you should be happy for them that they feel comfortable enough to be like, this is all that it matters for us. Like, we don't care if we like sign a piece of paper. Like in our hearts, we know that we're going to be together forever. And that's all that matters. And like, okay, love that explanation that you owe nobody.
And I'm sure there's tons of couples even here that are even straight that just do that and they don't like want to actually get married, which is like, who gives a fuck? Yeah. Like, I don't care.
I mean, like if you came in tomorrow wearing an engagement ring or something and you were like, oh no, we're just married. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, that's a little weird, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
Your life.
Yeah. But also it's just like, they're in a different country where like they literally can't get married. So like, what else are they supposed to do? You know? Like, this is the most they can really do there. So I don't understand. Unless like, I guess they could have like a little wedding that's not legit, but like, not legit, but you know what I mean? Like papers.
Well, let's not do that because who knows what she'll have to say.
No, yeah. But I'm like, that's really the most they could do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get what the problem is. It's so weird. Know.
So many weird assholes today.
Just, it's a Monday, you know?
I would love to see the comments on this Reddit post.
I could pull it up.
Yeah. We're going to.
Oh, Paris. Okay, what does it say? Okay, I'll look up the word misleading.
Like, who are they misleading?
Exactly. It's like,
they're literally not misleading anyone.
Also, if you are like, that's not their problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's their love. Like, who gives a fuck?
so great. Why? I don't understand. I don't get people.
Okay.
I hate when things just like don't.
Well, it's marked asshole. So everyone thinks she's an asshole.
We were right.
The top comment is removed. So I don't know what it said, but let's find the next best one. Someone says, I sometimes take my wedding ring off and put it on the cat's tail and tell my husband he's now married to the cat. How's that rock your perception on the sanctity of marriage? Okay. That's really funny. Done. You're the asshole. Stop pushing your own ideals on what a ring and a marriage means to other people and focus on your own life. That is so funny. I did not expect that to say that.
The cat?
You're now married to the cat.
Yeah, that's really funny. But like, it's true. It's like,
I know. It's like
marriage is whatever you make it. Yes. Like, of course, there's like the legality of behind marriage, but like, it's not the same for everyone. Like, not everyone's relationship is black and white, and like, you just have to get the fuck over that.
Yeah, it's like not your life.
Yeah,
and
like we're not living in the 50s.
Yeah, like shut up. People are so annoying.
Wow.
Well, she's definitely the asshole.
What? Truly, lots of assholes today. None of which. We're the good guys.
What?
We're the good people in the posts. Like this guy posting was not the asshole for sending the pink.
Oh, yeah.
And then the people doing the rings. Ugh, I just hate everyone. You know?
Yeah, that's a good take.
I just hate everyone who's dumb.
Just like, doesn't make sense.
Just live your life.
Yeah.
Get over it. Okay, well, that's gonna be it. This is a long ass pod. I'm fully giving away my feet for free.
Same.
Yeah, but mine are typically behind a paywall.
Oh, that's true.
So you're welcome. And we're gonna give a shout out to the Whitey tier members over on our Patreon. We have a Patreon where we post the podcast about 2 days early typically, and we have a few bonus podcast episodes a month. One went up last week, and we're putting up another one this week. So come join the community. We have a Discord over there, which is really fun and cute, and everyone just chats and hangs. And the highest tier, the Whiteys, they get little shout outs on the podcast. So thank you so much to Riley Jones, Sarah Madhu, Shai, Deshong, and Chantel. You guys are absolute queens, and we love you so much. Thank you for being a part of our community.
Yes. And we have new episodes every Wednesday, audio and video Thursdays on our podcast YouTube channel. And again, Patreon, like 2 days early usually. So
yep. It's
fun. Also, if you want to email us, onlyfriends696969@gmail.com to be a part of our Paris. Yeah, Paris getting confused. Paris tier bonus episode next month. Just send in any problem you have with friends, family, coworkers, literally anything, and we'll try to give our best advice. And those are very fun.
We always give our best advice. Have you ever listened to a podcast episode? Like, clearly we're professionals.
And it's so fun because a lot of people give updates. So you'll hear updates from situations and see, like, one time we like really helped somebody and it was like crazy.
We made her mom cry.
We made her cry.
Spoiler alert, we made her mom cry.
And she like, but she also like completely understood, which is like amazing.
Because I called her a bitch.
Yeah. We were like, what's wrong with her? And then the fact that she heard it, I was like, wait, I kind of like feel bad.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I have a guilty like.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. I shouldn't though, because it's like
It was a horrifying situation, and we basically mended their relationship.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy.
I wonder if she has any updates.
Yeah, please send us an email if you do.
But that's gonna be it for this week. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.